Hey guys, it's Dr. KECK at the Sports Pod. Today I'm going to talk about the importance of that stabilizing foot in cheerleading. So that foot that you're standing on when you're pulling heel stretches, scorpions, anything like that. So first I just want to start by saying that the foot is made up of 33 different joints and over 100 muscles are acting on the foot. So for a visual, you can see that there is just a ton of these tiny muscles deep in that foot. And the thing about your foot is, you're in a shoe all day, every day, and your shoe is essentially acting as a brace for your foot. So think about your hand being in like a glove all day and not being able to do all of the ranges of motion that we do with our hand, but that's your foot, and you're walking on your foot all day, and in this case, in cheerleading, you need that foot to be really stable. So we're gonna go over just a couple different exercises that you can do to kind of gain some motor control over that foot and increase your stability throughout that foot and ankle. So the first one, we're just gonna take a ball. Something with ridges is actually good because it gives the foot a little bit more of that what we call proprioception, or that mind-body connection. And we're just going to place the ball underneath our foot, and then we're just going to roll it around through all of those articulations or joints that we have in our foot. So I'm just kind of waking up all of those different joints that we have down there. I recommend doing this for about 2 minutes, 2 times a day. It's kind of just like a nice foot massage, but we're really just trying to get in each of those small joints that we have in that foot. The second thing we're gonna do are just some toe separations. So I want you to think about pulling your toes apart and putting them back together. Pulling them apart and back together. This is really getting those what we call interossei in the foot. So that's the motion is them pushing together and pulling apart. So if this were my foot, that is the action of that one. Okay? And then the last thing I'm going to show you is we should be able to distinguish action between our first toe and the rest of our toes. So a lot of you, when you try this, it's going to be really hard to isolate the motions of your toes here. So we're just going to kind of walk them out like this, really isolating those muscles. It's normal for this stuff to feel kind of crampy. We're really just getting into those muscles that we don't really use very often. This is super important in that stability of the ankle and the shoe and things like flying and cheerleading. If you have any questions, go ahead and DM us on Instagram, or you can find us on the internet at www.thesportspod.co.